Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sammy with Sammy Fight Talk. Well, what can I say? I'm a huge Ben Askren fan. I have been since day one. I was over happy when I saw that he finally got signed to the UFC, but I had even said then, uh, 34 is not old, but in any sport, especially MMA, boxing, a combat sport, you're getting up there because you still got to compete with the younger guys like the Covingtons, the Usmans, Ponzinivios, guys like that. And age does play a factor. Well, really, I mean, and just like the title of this video, Ben was winning the fight until he wasn't. The first round, I'm hearing that a lot of people thought that Maya was winning the striking, but that's not what I saw. I saw both of them striking, but I saw Ben doing more damage with his striking, and it had got to the point to where the striking was affecting Maya to where Maya was more worried about getting hit than the takedown, which is why the takedowns were becoming more common later in the fight. The first and second rounds, I had easily both for Askren, especially the second round. I think Ben's, I don't want to say ego because that's not the right word. Ben puts himself in harm's way. Tyron Woodley said it best. Ben puts himself in dangerous positions because when he escapes those positions, he's broke you down mentally and he's going to get you. And I think that just didn't work with Maya. I thought, as soon as I saw Maya got his back, I don't want to say I knew the fight was over, but I knew if it was going to be over at any point in time, it would be over then. And sure enough, the anaconda, he got the rear naked choke, and Maya won. I don't think Ben should discredit himself. I know he's going to get hammered on Twitter and whatnot, but honestly, it was a good fight. It deserved the fight of the night bonus, and it could have went either way. Maya was gassing, and I think Ben just kind of played into what Maya wanted him to play into, and I still think Ben's the better grappler. I think that Ben, honestly, I still think he's a top 10 competitor in the UFC. Once again, I think age plays a big part in this. And I think the matchmaking plays a real big part in this. Now, I'm not saying it's a big conspiracy. Dana's trying to prove himself right about how he's felt about Askren. But look at his last three fights. There ain't been no gimmies in there. The fight with Lawler, that's one hell of a fight to have your first fight in the UFC. And it showed because Lawler looked like he ran a truck through Ben. People can say what they want about controversy. Ben won that fight. There was a minute something left in that round, and in that position, Lawler was going nowhere but down. So Ben won that fight. The fight with Masvidal, hey, shit happens. That wasn't a lucky knee by any means. They had been practicing it, yes, but if that fight would have went past 1 minute, I still think it favors Askren. I think Askren should have won that fight, but he didn't. And the fight with Maya, once again, that's no gimme. Maya at welterweight has only lost to the very best, and Ben got submitted. I think the fact that Ben's last three fights, he's took more damage than he did in 17 of his previous fights. Or no, 16, excuse me. So, where does Ben go from here? Honest to goodness, when they announced the winner of the fight, Ben had his gloves off. I thought he was going to leave his gloves in the middle of the ring, the octagon. He had a lot of history in Singapore. I figured he'd say, hey, my career blossomed here. It ended here. But he didn't. I don't know where he goes from here. Only Ben knows. Being a huge Ben Askren fan, I wish Ben the best of luck. And whatever he does, I think he's still a competitor. He's still, in my eyes, a top 10 guy. All these guys on Twitter talking crap about he's a top 25 at best. Okay, you get in there and fight him and see how you do. Because the last time I checked, your biggest names that you've beat, they're not even in the top 15. So, Twitter haters talk trash all you want. Ben's still, he's still a hell of a competitor. He's still a threat. What he brings in that octagon, not many people bring that threat. And, simple as that. I think, Ben shouldn't hold his head down, hang his head. He fought a hell of a fight, And once again, Ben was winning until he wasn't. So, thanks for tuning in. Be sure and like and subscribe to my videos. Have a good day. Bye.